doing pattern mixing, no leggings this time. So we're gonna do shirts and skirts and mix it up with the pattern mixing a little bit. Last time we talked about stripes and florals. Floral and stripes go amazingly well together. So if you have a floral skirt or floral print anything, try stripes with a common color. It's gonna look amazing. There's a lot more that you can do with them. So we're gonna talk about stripes first. The first one, this is a classic tee and an azure. And you can see this is kind of florally, but it has polka dots. The main thing in here is the background is black and it has blue flowers in it. And this is thin black stripes on a blue shirt. So because of that, it pairs perfectly together. So one of my biggest things is pull background colors for your shirt, or if you're mixing a bold shirt with a skirt, pull the background colors. It's a lot easier to match patterns if you have common colors. So number 2 is an Irma and an azure. So you can see, again, I pulled this color, this bluish greenish color, that's the darker color in the stripes in the Irma. And first of all, they match perfectly. But even if they didn't, the heathered stripes would still work because they're so light. And so if you're matching in the general color scheme, it works. But this one I didn't pull the background color. I pulled one of the bolder colors in the pattern. But because it's the yellow or the bluish greenish color, and I didn't pull both of them, it works. And it also gives that monochromatic feel because they're the same color scheme. Pretty, right? So this outfit is actually a Nicole and a classic tee. And if you remember from before, you can turn a Nicole into just wearing it as the skirt. So I chose this, which has the bright yellow and green on it, to play against these black and white or black and gray pinstripes. I pulled the background color again, but the yellow really offsets the stripes. So if you have a bold color in your pattern that can offset something to pattern mix with, that really works in your favor. So like I said, you can see here, the yellow and the green really offsets it being too much black. A classic tee and Nicole. Beautiful, right? All right, our last one is super fun. So this is a Randy and a maxi. You can see this top has purples and yellows and browns in it, and this skirt has purples and yellows and browns and a little bit of dark blue. But overall, they have the same general color scheme. And it doesn't hurt that the pattern on this almost looks floral. I know it's geometric shapes, but the shapes of the geometric shapes on the skirt kind of match the shapes of the flowers. So that really helps in pattern mixing if you have similar shapes. This top is bigger shapes, and this bottom is smaller shapes overall. So that really works too if you mix bigger and smaller shapes on your patterns. So this one is actually my favorite. And they just play so amazingly well together because of those colors. So there's some more pattern mixing tips for you. Stripes are your friend always and forever. But pick one general color that you want to pull from each pattern and try and mix and match them that way and play with your shapes. Two big shapes together aren't going to go so well. And this especially, this is more pastel-y and this is a little bit more toned down. The colors aren't as bold as the top, so that makes it work really well together too. And then ultimately, accessories are your friend. So use your accessories to help tie colors together. So this one you could have pulled the yellow and you could add a yellow belt or necklace. You could have pulled the purple and add a purple belt or necklace. But if you really need to tie things together, like it looks okay on its own, grab a belt or a necklace and pull that color into it, and that's really gonna help. That's all I got today. So, if you liked this, or you want to know more, or you have more suggestions, comment below. Make sure you subscribe, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.